Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. I'm enjoying this cloudy day today. It's kind of cloudy, but I just have something on my heart, and actually, it's really not on my heart today. It's just a passion I have. It's a passion I have that deals with my own transparent life. My transparent life as a child, and I've have a book that I'm writing about this, and I also have an Instagram page where I celebrate the lives of fathers and daughters. And this is very passionate to me because of my life of transparency. I have the courage. God has given me the courage through my healing and being healed, being able to recognize that I was troubled on the inside. I had a troubled soul due to the being broken from my childhood, pain of not having my father in my life as a child. And through the course of my entire life, I carried bags of brokenness. And I've never had the courage to talk about this because it was something to me that it was private to me. This is personal, and we all have stories. We all have stories of brokenness. So whatever we've gone through, we don't have the same problems, and we don't have the same past of the pain that we've carried. But one thing we have in common is pain. We know what it feels like. And pain hurts. It hurts. And for some, it can ruin and it can damage your life if you don't ever get help for it. And because I've come from a place where I had masqueraded my pain for so long, I covered it up, and I had come to a place where I carried pain throughout my childhood. And in my early years, in my early 20s, the pain was actually normal to me. It was normal to feel that pain. I normalized my pain. But to the point where it became numb. I was numb inside. I became numb where I did not feel the pain anymore. And so, since I didn't feel that pain, I was like, you know what? I'm okay. I don't need nobody to help me. I'm healed. I'm set free. I made it over. It's gone. It's past me. But no, that's not true. I still had issues. I still had issues that I carried. There were bags that I had buried that were buried, but they were still there. I had wounds that never healed. I thought I had moved on. I got married. I had children. Life was great. I had good jobs. Life was great. But I was still hurting inside. But I didn't know I was still hurting. I felt like I was doing good. But I needed help. But I didn't accept the fact that I needed the help because of my pride. I had too much pride. And unforgiveness. Not forgiving people. Not forgiving my father. Not forgiving my father. And when you don't forgive people, you hold yourself. You don't hurt them. You're holding on to baggage, to pain. You're not forgiving people because you feel that they need to compensate you for the mess they put you in. They caused you to suffer, so they need to suffer. That's what unforgiveness is basically saying. I'm not going to forgive you until you acknowledge and say you're sorry, and you must do something about it. The problem is they're not going to do it. They're not going to say it. They're not going to come off and say, oh, I forget. Oh, I'm sorry I did this to you. I'm sorry that I caused emotional pain. I'm sorry that I've violated you or whatever they did to you. No, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get what you expect. And that's where the disappointment comes from. You're disappointed and now you're angry. Now you're mad. You're mad. Okay? So now you're holding all of this resentment and bitterness. Not only are you depressed, but you're beyond that now. You have, it is, your pain is callous. You're angry. You're bitter. You know, you even isolated yourself to an extent. You know, people have harmed you, so now you've put these walls of isolation up. Not only that, you've put up walls of offense against people. Even people that want to be your friend, even people who love you, even people who don't want to hurt you. Now you got guards up against them. This affects relationships with people who really love you, but you don't trust them because you've been hurt. And the last person that hurt you now has built up this anger inside of you. Now you're creating bad relationships with people who really want to be with you, people who want to love you. Now you can't love them because you got trust issues. You got trust issues. And it's sad because you need to be healed, but you're not even recognizing the fact that you need to be healed. You need to be healed. But you don't want to accept it because you got too much pride. And I'm not here to judge nobody. So don't get me wrong. I'm telling my story. Okay? And I'm not telling you to tell yours, but this is me. I've come to the revelation. I've come to a place in my life. I've come to the renewing of my mind, being transformed in a new place, in a new peace. God has helped me. My story is not to cause judgment on anybody, but my story is to bring peace and to bring courage to people who are broken, who have been hurt by folks, who have trust issues, who have set up walls of offense against people. And to learn to forgive, learn how to forgive. Sometimes we don't know how to forgive because we're still hurting inside. You know what? Tune into my next video because I am not going to make this a long-winded one. But you know what? I love you. Be blessed. Be encouraged. And I will continue this video on the next one. You have a blessed day. Love you. Bye-bye.